The best of Reddit, October 23, 2019. Technology, AI has learned to decipher damaged ancient Greek texts better than humans. Top comment, so can we get a full readout book translation for all these pyramids, monuments and such? World News, Hong Kong government to withdraw bill that sparked protests. The security chief is due on Wednesday to announce the bill's withdrawal in the city's legislature. Top comment, does this mean the end of the protests in Hong Kong? Technology, Google has used contract swaps to get bulk access terms to NHS patient data. Top comment, this reads like most NHS reports, 32 pages of waffle without making any specific points, no hard truths or recommends, and just hoping that the general tone will lead the reader into a way of thinking. Politics, Sen. Lindsey Graham, who defended Trump's lynching tweet, is from county where South Carolina's last lynching occurred. Top comment, Lindsey sits in the same seat held by Strom Thurmond, a racist who campaigned against civil rights. Strom Thurmond was elected to the Senate in 1954, 7 years after the lynching mentioned in the headline. Thurmond was governor of SC when the lynching occurred. Till about Jim Becker, die-hard Packers fan who donated his blood to buy Packers tickets so often that it saved his life from an undiagnosed case of hemochromatosis. Top comment, hemochromatosis is when your body retains too much iron. Once there more than your blood can hold, it starts to accumulate in your organs, which is when you have problems. Donating blood is actually the preferred treatment method as it makes you generate more blood which dilutes the iron to safe levels. Politics, Trump has lost the battle to discredit impeachment. Top comment, yo that face though. With nuclear weapons. Holy shit. Politics, pilfered from his clients, Trump inaugural committee donor agrees to plead guilty to multiple federal crimes. Top comment, plead guilty on Tuesday to various federal crimes, including tax evasion and making nearly $1 million in illegal campaign contributions from foreign sources. Till of Ronald McIntosh. In 1986, McIntosh escaped from prison, stole a helicopter and landed it at another prison's exercise yard to pick up convicted bank robber Samantha Lopez. The pair were arrested by the FBI 10 days later and McIntosh received 25 years for air piracy and escape. Top comment, air piracy sounds way cooler than regular piracy. Unpopular opinion, the silver award is useless. Top comment, this is bait. Unethical Life Pro Tips, if a non-native speaker of your language is trying to practice your language, switch to their language and force them to let you practice theirs. Top comment, what if you don't know their language? Politics, WH insists Trump didn't mean lynching when he called impeachment a lynching. Top comment, don't listen to what he says, listen to our selective interpretation of what he meant. News, East FELICIANA deputy kills man suspected of stealing raw chicken from gas station, deputy on leave. Top comment, so I guess he was shot in the back, while running away with some chicken. Yeah, no, that's not a good enough reason to shoot someone, obviously. World News, MPs reject Boris Johnson's attempt to fast-track Brexit deal. Top comment, Brexit seems so stupid, it's like watching them argue over the best way to shoot themselves in the foot. But I don't live there, so what do I know? Till THIOACETONE, one of the worst-smelling compounds known to man, can make people vomit and pass out within a mile range due to its extremely unpleasant odor. Top comment, I'm pretty sure they use this to clean the restrooms in McDonald's. Politics, what the hell is wrong with you? Outrage erupts after racist Trump calls impeachment inquiry a lynching. Top comment, he knows what he did. He is trying to stir up some violence to distract from the matter at hand. He needs another distraction and will get increasingly desperate to deflect attention from the impeachment hearings this week. News, a baby girl was born by candlelight in a laundry room as a tornado touched down in Texas. Top comment, in accordance with the prophecy. Technology, quantum computing is coming, bit by qubit. Top comment, I see what you did there. Futurology, the disruption of augmented reality in the manufacturing industry. Top comment. Science, an underwater volcano generates bubbles over 400 meters in diameter. Top comment, I was hoping to see photos of bubbles on the surface. World News, activists to hand out thousands of free Hong Kong shirts at Warriors opening day game. Top comment, I can't wait until the boomers proclaim that millennials killed the NBA. NottheOnion, the U.S. nuclear forces Dr. Strangelove era messaging system finally got rid of its floppy disks. Top comment, it's because it made it harder for modern hackers to hack. Science, DNA databases used by genealogy hobbyists may be vulnerable to genetic hacking. By uploading DNA sequences, an attacker could gain access to extensive genetic information from users. Top comment, to what end? I'm not sure what anyone would be able to do with anyone else's genetic information. Genuine question. Technology, Apple CEO Cook named chairman of top Chinese business schools advisory board. Top comment, China is taking over our companies. Democracy and dictatorship, separated by nothing when dollars have no rules. Politics, but her emails. A 3-year investigation finds no criminal wrongdoing in Hillary Clinton's email practices, which many members of the Trump administration have now embraced. Top comment, anyone else remember how the 10th and final Benghazi investigation wrapped with no indictments, a month after the 2016 election? Almost as if they knew there was nothing to find, and the investigation ceased to have any purpose when they no longer needed it as a millstone to hang around the neck of an election opponent. Unpopular opinion, short men are super hot. Top comment, it's cool you're open about your midget fetish. News, Chinese state TV blacks out NBA season opener after threat of retribution. Top comment, have to stand up for what's right, sports and TV are forms of entertainment. Independence should be a way of life. What is going on in China goes against all that America and its allies have fought for. Science, eyes were just found to have a sixth finger, a pseudothumb. The extra digit is an example of convergent evolution, as it is a modification of the wrist bone and muscles that the giant panda evolved its famous bamboo-gripping pseudothumb from. Top comment, yours is bigger, but I've got two. Science, British insects migrating north at rate of 100 feet a day due to climate change. Scientists have analyzed 25 million recorded sightings of 300 different insect species and found there is huge variation in the rates at which they are moving. Top comment. World News, botched assassination in China when original hitman subcontracted another hitman for half his pay. That man hired another hitman, who hired another hitman, who hired another hitman, who ultimately alerted the intended target. Top comment, I would watch this movie. Unethical Life Pro Tips, you request, urgent, how can I make an 1-to-1 copy of my general subscription, for train rides? It has the same material and layout as an ID card. Top comment, can you say you lost it? Politics, CNN poll, 50% support impeaching Trump. Top comment, and removal. FT fee. There are 3 levels, this is the most severe. 1. Let's have an investigation. Things look bad, but hey, maybe that phone call was perfect. Now we know. 2. The House should vote to impeach. 3. The Senate should remove. News, New Mexico officer resigns after excessive force on 11-year-old girl who allegedly took too much milk. Top comment, she didn't assault anyone, good fracking grief. She walked out of the door while the principal stood there. Her hand brushed his arm while pushing the door open. He didn't even have to move out of her way for her to go out of the door. I hope that everyone involved in this gets sued for the damage they have done to an 11-year-old child. NottheOnion, Founders Brewing manager claims he didn't know black employee is black. Top comment, wow. Just wow. Fun fact kids, don't be a dick to an attorney and they probably will only make you look a little stupid instead of completely stupid. News, Islamic State is using TikTok to spread propaganda videos, report says. Top comment, well, TikTok bans any kind of LGBT content so it's a natural fit for the Islamic State. LifeProTips, when burning a large jar candle, make sure to scrape the unmelted wax from the edges of the candle and move it towards the candle's middle so that all the wax on the candle's top surface is melted before blowing it out. This prevents the candle from tunneling, ensuring a longer candle life. Top comment, another option is to leave it burning long enough for there to be a flat surface with no unmelted wax around the edges, then you won't waste any wax money. Technology. Nearly two-thirds of Uber customers don't tip the drivers, study says. A new report lifts back the curtain on Uber and tipping. Top comment. So happy to live in a place where tipping isn't a thing. Politics. Republican politician calls Buttigieg a queer during council meeting. Top comment. Hearst was contacted by WVLT8 after video of his speech was made public and he said he stands by his words. He also said he has a black friend. JFC edit. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Science. Krill poo influences the carbon cycle. Antarctic krill can fertilize the oceans, ultimately supporting marine life from tiny plankton through to massive whales, and through the feces, they can increase the store of carbon in the deep ocean. Top comment. This is why iron fertilization could very well be a viable option for carbon sequestration. There's still research to be done on it, along with how to properly distribute the iron. Supposedly the killing off of whales throughout the past couple of centuries has allowed for less carbon to be absorbed into the oceans via krill because the iron isn't being recycled as effectively. Unpopular opinion. They shouldn't be called benefits, if you have to pay for them. Top comment. The benefit is that you're paying a fraction of the cost you'd be paying if you got it outside of your job. Technology. Facebook should at least label lying political ads. Top comment. Feel like it could be abused for evil. I just hope the independent system is a good one. Science. A randomized trial. A ketone monoester key drink consumed before an 2H oral glucose tolerance test OGTT lowered glucose and NEFAAUCS with no increase in circulating insulin. Our results suggest that a single drink of key may acutely improve metabolic control in individuals with obesity. Top comment. Shower thoughts. You never realize how many times you fart in 24 hours, until you spend a whole day with your girlfriend, boyfriend. Top comment. Haha, I like that you specify BF, GF cause once married I feel like the farting rules change. Shower thoughts. If we ever develop the ability to read each other's minds, no one will have any friends, or relationships that survive. Top comment. Or we would just have people that don't care what people think. Science. Blood pressure drugs work far better if taken at bedtime. Large study finds greater reduction in risk of cardiovascular disease and death from bedtime rather than morning medication. European Heart Journal. Top comment. Many blood pressure drugs work by reducing blood volume. They make you wee, and we're supposed to take that as we go to bed? World News. Scientists show how fossil fuel industry deceived the public about the climate crisis. Top comment. You wanna save the earth? Get it off coal. Replace coal with natural gas. Then replace natural gas with renewables. Most countries can't afford renewables. Reduce the harm you can now and work towards the end goal. Or bury your head in the sand and pretend the dirt-poor nations of this world aren't going to keep using the cheapest sources of energy they can. Politics. New evidence hints at another Justice Department cover-up. Top comment. TLDR. Amy Klobuchar brings up that the DOJ might have engaged in another cover-up by failing to refer the whistleblower complaint to the FEC for review, which is what is supposed to happen in matters related to campaign finance violations. Till that Karl Bernd Esser, grandson of the woman who built Adolf Hitler's bunker, designed Saddam Hussein's bunker. Top comment. Genocidal lunatic hideaway bunkers, a family business. Technology. Unix turns 50. Top comment. World News. UK to use £1 billion meant for green energy to support fracking. Top comment. Brit here. I'm so embarrassed to be British. Every day is another low. Being British right now is a humiliation. Can someone not British please adopt me? I've got a 25 meters swimming certificate gold. Naturally, I'm toilet trained and have suppressed all empirical urges. LifeProTips. Look at the reflection of the camera, rather than at the screen on the device, and you'll always end up with a better mirror selfie. Top comment. Why not use the front camera? World News. Rudy Giuliani admits he did sort of look at Ukrainian oligarch Dmitry Firtash for info. Top comment. Anybody else feel like Rudy Giuliani might have an attention-seeking disorder? He seems to regularly and intentionally spill the beans. LifeProTips. Request. How to stop constantly being mad at people? Top comment. I start with, does my anger help make the situation better? If not, I tell myself it's not worth my energy. Breathe a little, rationalize what I'm seeing from a different perspective. World News, I was told Trump wanted quid pro quo deal, Ukraine ambassador reportedly testifies. Top comment, here is the most important parts from today. It is comical the incompetence on display here. Just because you say, there is no quid pro quo, doesn't mean there isn't. News, Mexico sends in elite troops to patrol city after cartel battle. Top comment, won't make any difference. It's not like they haven't tried it before, they'll either take a few mil as a bribe or they'll be killed. If Chapo wasn't in U.S. custody, he would likely already be free. ShowerThoughts, the placebo effect, is proof that positive thinking not only works, but has actual data backed by science. Top comment, the placebo effect isn't something working, it's just you thinking it's working. It doesn't cure diseases, it just makes you feel better emotionally. LifeProTips, when receiving unwanted attention at a bar, don't shake the other person's hand as the physical contact establishes a sense of familiarity and intimacy. Top comment, the all mistaking politeness for flirting kinda thing. NottheOnion, Chinese cafe featuring dogs dyed to look like pandas facing backlash. Top comment. Science, immune cells rewire, repair brain while we sleep. Findings from study on mice not only have implications for brain plasticity, autism, schizophrenia, and dementia, but also for the ability of the brain to fight off infection and repair the damage following a stroke or other traumatic injury. Top comment, link to abstract, noradrenergic signaling in the wakeful state inhibits microglial surveillance and synaptic plasticity in the mouse visual cortex. ShowerThoughts, cooking is the jazz of chemistry. Top comment, hopefully without the scat. News, high prices drove U.S. home sales down 2.2% in September. Top comment, same story we're hearing over and over, there are low inventories of homes below the 300K mark, and that low inventory stifles sales growth. Politics, MSNBC anchor confronts Rand Paul with Trump children's foreign business deals after he calls for Hunter Biden to be investigated. Top comment, I'm sure Rand Paul, son of former Congressman Ron Paul, has never benefited from nepotism in any way at all. NottheOnion, Natalie Portman excited Thor the 4th of May tackle Jane's breast cancer arc. Top comment, never heard anybody excited for cancer before lol. Politics, former CIA official says Russia benefits most from Trump foreign policy, Putin must wake up thinking he must be dreaming. Top comment, nah, this was all carefully funded and planned by him, but even he must be surprised by how effective it's all been. Unpopular opinion, Reddit is actually full of smart people. Top comment, intelligent but also pretty arrogant. Since people here are anonymous, they are more likely to be trolling. News, Hong Kong formally withdrawals extradition bill. Top comment, 1 down, 4 to go *, full withdrawal of the extradition bill Che Dai Che Wei Song Jung Xiu Li *, an independent commission of inquiry into alleged police brutality Shang Li Du Li Diao Ho Wei Yuan Hui Zhui Ju Jing Dui Lan Bao *, retracting the classification of protesters as rioters, Chu Xiao Bao Dong Ding Xing * amnesty for arrested protesters Che Xiao Dui Jin Wei Suo Yu Fan Song Jung Kang Zheng Jia Kong Zui * dual universal suffrage, meaning for both the Legislative Council and the Chief Executive Yi Xing Zheng Mingling Ji San Li Fa Hui Li Ji Shi Xing Shuang Zhen Pu Xuan. Technology, BYU researchers extend Wi-Fi range by 200 feet with a software upgrade. Top comment, my real question is how fast is the speed? Thanks for watching, listening. Don't forget to subscribe.